Hello there, my beautiful rose garden. Welcome, welcome. My name is Black Rose. And before I get started, I just have to say I was feeling a very heavy message, very emotional energy. Some of you could really be feeling this emotional energy from Mercury entering Cancer that happened just recently on June 1st. But Spirit is saying you've suffered in silence long enough. You've cried in secret. You have been going through the most, my beautiful boo things. I mean, it's been a lot. It's really heavy energy that I'm feeling for a lot of you. So this could have to do with a job, a family situation, or a relationship. Remember, take what resonates and leave the rest at the door, because not everything is going to resonate with everyone. This is a general reading. If you would like information on a private reading, that is below. If you're watching from TikTok, check out my YouTube channel, Rise of the Black Rose Tarot. Let's get started. We're going to start with the Alice in Wonderland Oracle deck to see what the overall energy is for you. Now I'm picking up a lot of, like I say, heavy and sad energy, just crying, a lot of anxiety. I'm drawn to the hearts in these cards too, so heart symbolism or seeing hearts a lot could be significant for you as well. Let's go ahead and get started. Spirit guides and angels twerking it up in the clouds. Let's see what we have. Okay, so the number 13 could be significant. That could be your birthday. Also, that could be your lucky number. Some people say 13 is unlucky, but that could be a lucky number for you. It also breaks down to a 4, and it makes me think of the month of April. So, unexpected invitation. First of all, I see something came your way or is coming your way that's really going to get you excited or happy. You could also be drawn to butterflies. I need to call that out. Snails, which is funny because I just posted a video about snails on TikTok the other day. And frogs could be significant. Just pointing out some signs or synchronicities for you there. But something's coming that's going to turn your frown upside down. Not to sound cheesy, but it's going to make you feel a lot better about life. You're excited over this invitation. I'm going to pull a few more cards, but like I say, it's been some dark times going on, but it looks like things are going to turn around for the better. This could also be an unexpected surge of finances. If you've been struggling with finances, an unexpected phone call, text, or email, a job offer, or job opportunity. That's for some of you. Okay, let's see what else Spirit has to say. What else, Spirit? Okay, I had a bunch come out, so I'm going to take them. We have the Cheshire Puss, so that's 15, breaks down to a 6. Month of June, actually, we're in the month of June. We have the Lobster Quadrille, 24, also a 6. Lots of 6s here. And we have the Mock Turtle, 23. So again, eyes, clocks, turtles, could be significant. Cats could be really significant. You could be leaning on your spirit animals or spirit guides a lot right now. You could also just be leaning on your actual animals. We have the Queen of Hearts. 20 breaks down to a 2. Look at that heart symbolism. A lot of you dealing with heart energy, or your heart chakra is really popping off. So what I'm feeling right away, I do want to talk about the Queen of Hearts first. You are a very sensitive person. Like when you walk into a room, you can feel the vibe. You can feel the energy of the room before anybody says anything. You can pick up if somebody's had a fight, if something has gone down. You're just very sensitive to energy. There also could be someone around you who is very quick-tempered. I think of the Queen of Hearts too from Alice in Wonderland, off with their heads type of energy. Somebody who's jealous, somebody who likes to tear you down. This could have even been a significant other. I feel some crying coming from a huge fight or blow up. So you could have told the truth, spoken up for yourself, set some boundaries in place, and somebody doesn't like that. Someone doesn't like that you are finally standing up for yourself and you're finally speaking up for what's right. So while you have always been balanced with your emotions for the most part, not always, you still have work to do, but for the most part, and you've tried to get along with everyone, you've tried to do the right thing, and your boundaries have just been pushed and pushed, you've been disrespected constantly, I feel now is the time when you're ready to speak up. I'm also picking up, there's something to do with following your own rules. Like, you need to follow your own rules. You need to follow your own path and your own happiness. And a lot of people around you might not like that. They might not be comfortable with the fact that you're doing that. And that's their problem, not yours. The mock turtle, again, we're all getting through moments of sadness and despair. And those feelings are to be experienced as part of our human journey, because we are spiritual beings having a human experience. You're not needing to stay stuck, or you're not going to stay stuck in those feelings or those emotions for very long. Again, something's taking place where this is turning around for you. Spirit saying you are so much more than 2 crying eyes. So you're going to feel that hope blossoming in your heart, that joy that's coming forward. After a long time of darkness, after a period of feeling not seen, not heard, again, really speaking up for yourself, not allowing people to take advantage of you or lie to your face or play in your face, as I like to say. And that's exactly what your lessons have been. Your lessons have been to not keep people around that are just draining you, these energy vampires that just drain you, that don't have your best interests, and that treat you like you're an option or a side dish when you're the entree. You're not a side dish, you're not an appetizer. And Spirit's saying that's going to stop. Oh, I left behind painted roses. Oh, I love roses, as you can tell. So painted roses as well. That's interesting. But back to what I was saying, you're not going to be left in the cold. You're going to be doing the leaving in the cold. A lot of you're leaving someone or something behind, a situation behind that does not serve you, and moving on to something better. I'm hearing a lot of you may deal with irrational people. People that, I'm hearing my way or the highway. Yeah, it's a lot of energy of disrespecting your boundaries. I can't say that enough. Irrational people, irrational situations that really test your spirit, really, really test you. I hear someone saying, oh Lord, here we go again. Is this a test? And Spirit's like, you're your own compass. You don't need the wacky advice of people that want to trip you up, that don't want to see you succeed, that don't want to see you move forward, don't want to level up. They themselves might be lazy or don't go after what their dreams are, and so they want to see you do the same. Taking a sip of my banana latte. But yeah, they don't want to see you move up. They don't want to see you move forward. It's just really ugly energy that has made you think that there was something wrong with you. But there's nothing wrong with you, boo thing. That's on them. Also feel like people point out your mistakes. I think of the painted roses. When that's like a big drama, in Alice in Wonderland, and people are just constantly trying to point out your mistakes, judge you for the person that you used to be. You're not that person any longer, but they keep on bringing up your past, or that, oh, you had multiple men or multiple women in the past. Oh, you were divorced. You're a single mom or single dad. Who gives a shit? That doesn't mean you're a bad person. God looks at the heart. And for them, when God looks at their heart, they're really nasty. when God looks at your heart, you're really kind and you're loving and you deserve the best that the world has to offer. And these people have been trying to convince you that you're lower than them, but they're lower than you. It's projection. So you've been punished out of proportion. You've been pointed at way too many times. People judging you. Again, you could be like in a setting, because that invitation, it's really sticking out to me, that unexpected invitation. You could be in a setting where it's like a barbecue or a family get together, a family reunion that's coming up this month, somebody's birthday party, Father's Day is coming up. Something could be coming up, pool party, travel, where you speak your mind and your truth and people do not like it. But hold your ground, Spirit's saying. Yeah, you're definitely reconsidering the way your job, your family, your relationship works, and you're trying to readjust your life back to balance, compassion, and delight instead of having this heaviness around you. So yeah, don't be afraid to speak up. That's what you're supposed to do. You're definitely supposed to speak up here, is what Spirit's saying, and lay those boundaries down thick. So yeah, something's coming forward. Something's going to make you really happy. It could just be you stepping up in your power. You know, you feeling like you have the ability to step up in your power and speak up for yourself. Let's look into the tarot. Let's find out more about your situation and what Spirit wants to tell you. So again, you can apply this to anything in your life. That's why personal or private readings are so good, because we can look in depth for you, and that information is down below. All right, let's see what we have. There is a get together. What is going on? Please leave that in my comments below. I see some sort of get together. Yeah, I see some sort of get together here. Look, 3 of Cups is a celebration. I also see this as a coven of witches, side note. But Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Oh, yeah, this can be an engagement party, a baby shower. There could be a baby shower coming up, a wedding, some sort of party, office party, like I say, family reunion. Something is coming together. You are going somewhere. You feel like, and this is Leo energy, it's the Strength card reverse. You feel like you don't got the strength or the confidence to go or get through this, because you have the 9 of Wands. You've got the 9 of Wands, like, oh, I'm tired. I don't know if I can make it. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I don't know if I can make it. I don't know if I can deal with these people. We got Death on the bottom of the deck, Scorpio energy. So it could be a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. You or them. Flip it, double dip it. But the Death card, oh, we're going through some sort of transition. Yeah, I can see that heavy here for you. We're putting an end to something that can't go with us, something that no longer serves us. Wow, so right away I just have to let you know, you do have the strength. You do have the ability to get through this, whatever this is for you. You don't have to worry, because Spirit does have your back. Spirit definitely has your back here. But whatever this is for you, I feel when you get invited, you may be like, oh, I don't know. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know. God, give me the strength to face these people or face this situation. Some of you, it could be like a divorce or court. That's just a side note. There's different energies. But if you're honest with yourself, you're a pretty resilient person. You've been fighting battles all your life. So what makes you think this one's any different? You can do this as well. You have to have hope and determination to get through it. And you can get through this one last battle. You've got enough fight within you. It's just about believing in yourself. You can do it though. I see you've been betrayed. You've been misused, abused. lied to, but you've never lost that light that you have within yourself, and you've never lost that courage. So where's that courage at? I need you to dig deep down and get that courage up. Get that courage up. I do see the battles ending soon. I do. And again, I get it, because I've been through battles myself. It's exhausting. You're like, how much more can I take? You can take a lot more than you realize. Yeah, you can. And I know there's been setbacks. I know there's been disappointments. But you have to acknowledge your strength. With the strength card reverse, you're not acknowledging your strength at all. And somebody has you in your head, or has lied to you, or is threatened by you. I know I say "or" a lot. But they're threatened by you, and that's why they've tried to convince you that you're not as strong as you are. I'm hearing something about codependency as well. Yeah, there's a lot of codependency. I'm feeling a mom figure too. That's just a side note. But you need to trust in yourself more. You really do need to trust in yourself more. Letting your anxiety and self-doubt take control is going to prevent you from making the choices that can move you forward in life, in any part of your life. That's love, career, finances. Somebody got in your head. So you're really grappling with your emotions and insecurity. There's something about your subconscious. You really need to work on the voices in your head and the subconscious junk that's in there. So possibly listening to subliminals, meditation really helps with that. Because this internal battle, and you can see there's an internal battle, because the strength with the Nine of Wands, the strength reverse with the Nine of Wands, there is this internal battle. And this Death card here, like, we need to put an end to this. We need to move forward. Spirit's also asking you to embrace your vulnerability and acknowledge your fears instead of suppressing them. So nurturing yourself, journaling about your feelings, seeking support from someone that does support you instead of tear you down. So this can be from a friend or a mentor. Someone that really loves and cares about you, that you can trust. And if you don't have anyone like that around, or you can't really trust people, then boo thing, we've got a community that's growing here. So you can talk it out here. This is a safe space, I promise. Or you can talk to your spirit guides and angels if you don't want to blast it out there. You can, again, journal about it. I know it's different from actually being able to speak to someone about your issues. And we all got issues. We all do. So there's nothing, you're not defective. There's nothing wrong with you. That's just what happens when you're a human being. Yeah, I know this Three of Cups is upright, but I'm not fooled by it. I'm not fooled by it at all. There's a community for you where you can vibe and you can be yourself. I'm also hearing something is about someone's sexual orientation being a topic and being put down. Also political views. I feel that too, like having differences of opinions when it comes to political views and people tearing you down because of what you believe in or what you don't believe in. But anyway, even though Three of Cups is upright, I still feel this catty, mean girl, mean boy, gossipy type of energy that we need to bring to a close. There's a group or situation or relationship that you're really being called to move away from. Doesn't mean forever, but at least right now until you can really start to heal. But there's some change coming in. There's some major change coming in here. And you've been ready for this change a long time, but you have to take the steps forward, and you have to believe in yourself. So this major life phase that's ending, for the new one to start, you might feel a lot more pressure coming up too. And I keep feeling like this has something to do with Mercury and Cancer. So you could be going through a job transition, financial loss, changes in relationships, ending of a relationship, friend, family, lover. And yes, it can be scary, but it can be very positive as well once you make it through. If some of you are considering a career change, you should take the plunge and act now, okay? If you feel led and guided to. I also feel there's some old patterns, like old addictions, old habits, or old ways of thinking. Again, I go back to the subconscious that you're clearing up and letting go of. And it's a powerful, powerful energy. You may have done some ritual with the full moon, or you're planning on doing it with the new moon. Don't forget this time. Who am I calling out? Don't forget to do your ritual this time. It's really important. I feel like you've wanted to do rituals in the past. I just heard 555. But you have either gotten too busy or too wrapped up in this situation or other situations, or too wrapped up in your head to actually do it. And hey, again, with the painted roses, you don't have to be perfect. Just do what you can, but at least do something. Spirit's saying at least do something, because you can't just sit there idle and expect everything to be handed to you. You really have to take action. Just like you can't expect people to treat you the way you deserve to be treated, you have to put up the boundaries. You have to show people how to treat you. You have to really be like, hey, this is not cool how you're treating me. And I'm not going to tolerate it any longer. You have to be the one to set the tone for what you're going to tolerate and what you're not going to tolerate. Okay, so let's get some more cards for you, boo thing. Hope you're enjoying the reading. Hope that it's giving you the insight that you need. These do not have reverse meanings, by the way. Oh, Aquarius. And you know what? This is the age of Aquarius. We are really waking up. 8th house, which goes with Scorpio. Scorpio rules that house. Endings and beginnings, which is the Death card. Look at this. You cannot make this up. You have so many endings coming in multiple areas in your life. Egypt could be very important to you. By the way, I'm really drawn to this symbolism, but you do have new beginnings coming. And guess what? I heard 555. 32 breaks down to a 5. So you do have this coming. It's around the corner, but you also have to be proactive and take the action that you need to. So look at the, oh my gosh, I didn't even notice. I'm talking to, wait a minute. Okay, so 23 is also a 5. So we have 32 and 23, which is mirroring numbers, 32, 23. So 3, 2, 2, 3. And we have 7 as well. But lunar eclipse change. Look at that. And I was talking about change. I know. So it's like you know this. So you could be Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, but it's like you get this. You know what you have to do. It's just about taking the action and not being afraid. It's about not being afraid to do what you know is right, to do what you know you need to in order to have the changes that you're trying to call in or to manifest. So get serious about it, Spirit's saying. If you're serious, then the universe will be serious. As I split the deck, we have Chiron healing. This could mean something really deep for you. Yeah. Look at that beauty. Chiron healing, some wounds, some healing, some things you need to let go of in order to bring those beginnings. Number 8. With the age of Aquarius, If you feel really alone and you feel like people don't get you, you will meet people that will get you. We are all awakening as a collective. I have seen so many people online and people in real life, they are awakening. They are looking at things differently. They are waking up to a lot of dark, terrible things in this world, and they're getting upset and they're taking action. The truth, Saturn, truth, number 6. Could be a Capricorn or an Aquarius. Again, Saturn also rules Aquarius. It's one of the rulers of Aquarius, I believe. We have fire element, desire. Fire element, desire. So your desire is for the truth. Your desire is also to tell the truth in a situation or show yourself the truth. We have Leo, I will, which is that strength card reverse. So it feels like in mid-June, I just heard June 23rd for someone. In mid-June, I feel like you're really turning that strength card around right side up and you're saying, I will take action. I will do this. Guess what? Another number 8. 17 breaks down to an 8. August too could be big for you. I think we have some eclipses coming up in August. Correct me if I'm wrong. There's so much energy that's happening this year. It's crazy how fast this year has just blown by. And I say blown. It has blown by like some leaves in the wind. It has, but you will get to the bottom of what it is that causes you to allow people to disrespect you, or to allow yourself to disrespect yourself, or to allow yourself to stay stuck and stagnant in situations that don't favor your highest potential. And you gotta have faith, the faith, the faith. So ninth house is faith. Yeah. So, for example, if you're a Scorpio rising like moi, then you have Cancer in your 9th house. Number 33. Really growing spiritually, philosophical energy. Sagittarius rules over this house. So philosophical, I'm traveling, and as I'm traveling, I'm learning about myself, and I'm getting to know different cultures possibly, and I'm meeting people along the way that teach me really significant lessons here. So yeah, that could be highlighted for you too. I'm channeling a song. You better think what you're trying to do to me. You better think. You better think. Who is that? Is that Aretha Franklin? Yeah, it's that song. Look it up. Those lyrics might mean something for you. All right, let's end the reading. Some last little bitty messages. So we have, I want to tell you how I feel. I will wait for a sign from you. I know I messed up everything. I love you unconditionally. Ooh, okay. So some of you, this is a relationship. I can't stop thinking about you on the bottom of the deck. Well, if this person is serious about you, here's what I'm going to tell you. I'm not going to fluff my words. If this person is serious about you, they will show you. Have they been waiting from a sign from you, or for a sign from you, and ghosting you and being silent? Well, that's not cool. So after a while of not hearing from you, or after a while of you putting up boundaries and them disrespecting you and you saying no more, they're probably going to feel the pain of your absence, miss you more, know that they messed up. Know that you were loving them unconditionally. Now it's their turn to learn to love you unconditionally. So somebody could be coming around that unexpected invitation, a message coming in from someone that you really care about. Again, it doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a parent. This can be a family member, a friend. But someone knows, or an adult child, someone knows they messed up. Someone knows that they weren't showing you how much you really mean to them And it is truly their loss. You were the one in waiting a lot of the times. You were the one feeling like you messed up. You were the one feeling like you had to take the brunt of everything. But now that's flipping. That's flipping on someone. Someone's in your shoes. They have to be in your shoes now. And it's not a fun place to be because of how you got treated by them. So now they have to see the reverse side of everything. Let's look into, bottom of the deck, a man holding a heart. Another heart. Another heart. All right, let's get into the energy oracles and then I will end. Healer of the Ages, number 6. June is a hot and heavy month. I'm telling you, I feel like the 6 means June. You're getting healed. I can pretty much stop there with this card. We have the Angel of Strength. How funny. Another lion. You might be a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Lions mean something. They could be your spirit animal, and wasn't Jesus called the Lion of Judah? So we have, that looks like Jesus to me. It's a lot of symbolism of lions. And Leo energy, the number 8, which is August, if you're August Leo. So that's coming through. I just feel that you're healing a lot of this pain. A lot of this pain. You are. And your spirit guides love you very much. And they see your heart compared to the people you've dealt with. You're not being left behind. You are being healed. You are going to be given strength to get through this. Remember in the beginning, the 9 of Wands, it looked like you were about ready to give up. Please don't give up. You're almost there. Oh, I'm hearing that. Okay, Princess and the Frog. Oh, I got chills. I'm hearing the song, You're Almost There. The song that Tiana sings, Almost There. So there might be something about Princess and the Frog for you. Almost there, like you just been struggling a lot. Oh, I got really bad chills. That's really specific for someone. Makes me want to cry. I'll spare you my singing. Almost there. Okay. So we have the first chakra. I laugh at myself. You have to. Archangel Michael. So Archangel Michael is here to protect you. That is the root chakra. We also have the 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. The crown. Adjust your crown. Okay, don't let it fall down. All right, so yeah, you may have a blocked root chakra and a blocked crown chakra. That would make a lot of sense when it comes to the subconscious too. That's just something that comes through for me. But with the 1st chakra and the 7th chakra, I'm going to tell you like this. Once you get those balanced, you're unstoppable. You're really unstoppable. Your heart, I would say your heart too. You're working on your heart space. Of course, we all are. Constantly, we have to work on our heart space, especially in this world that we're in. But I feel like your energy is flowing freely. It will start to in the end of June or towards the end of June. Even if you've had problems with feeling secure in the past, that's beginning to be resolved because you're taking action. Archangel Michael here, bringing you strength, just like the angel of strength. So allow yourself to feel increasing faith in your own power because you have a lot of power. You just have to believe that you do. You do have a lot of power and you know it. You have the ability to call anything in. And you used to be that way until whoever got into your head or whatever situation came about. The assistance from Spirit is great right now as well. Archangel Uriel is really powerful. Yeah, they can bring in, this angel can bring in a loving friend or family member in spirit. So someone that's passed on, someone you miss, like a grandmother, came through very strong. I'm also picking up that you may be opening up more to your Akashic records, getting a lot of information and downloads from there, because the connection, the more you work on unblocking these two chakras, the connection is going to be more profound and open for you. And you're going to be getting the answers that you're seeking. So a lot of downloads. Don't be surprised if there are tons of downloads. Well, I'm sending you so much love, so much joy and happiness. I'm going to have to put on my cleansing perfume when I'm done. I use this, just to give you a little idea, I use a lot of sage. I use this protection from evil candle. I use this cleansing perfume. I've got back off bitch, fiery wall, and psychic cleansing oil over here as well. Because when you read, and maybe someone needs to hear this, when you read, you really need to protect yourself and cleanse yourself at all times, because energy can be leaky. So someone needs to hear that as well. You see my protection spells book? Hold on, let me show you. Yeah, you need to have stuff like that to protect yourself. Whether you're a tarot reader or just a person being around toxic family dynamics or a toxic relationship, I feel like I'm saying this for a reason to someone. You need to hear it. You need to take salt baths constantly. I'd say 3 times a week at the least. And I would also say make sure you're saging, crystals, candles, whatever you can use to protect yourself. And if you don't have the funds to get those things, you can just ask Spirit to cover you in a white light of protection. I do that too. So please protect yourself, but you got this. Believe in yourself. Take care, boo things. Bye-bye.